All right. Yes, here we are. I want to introduce myself. I'm Dave Thompson, and I'm interviewing Pastor Brian McLaughlin. I'm actually in Niceville, Florida, and he's up in Decatur, Alabama. And Brian is the pastor of the Fairview Baptist Church in Decatur. And we are connected through the college that we both attended back in the day.
Long time
Brian,
ago in a galaxy far away.
thank, thank you. Thank you for doing this interview with me today. It's
No
just
problem.
really awesome. I know enough about your journey that I'm super excited about hearing it. But just share your Isagenix journey with whoever it is that's going to be watching this with us, and be sure to start with kind of why you were even looking for this kind of a solution in the first place.
Yeah, just a quick 20,000-foot view. I had several years ago, about 7 or 8 years ago, was close to 300 pounds. I lost 80 pounds over the course of several months, about a year, of just eating less, exercising more. I was miserable doing that, but yet I had success. About 5 years ago, I became a senior pastor, and I found 40 of the 80 pounds that I had lost. And so I was going back towards 300 and just wasn't feeling well. I was hitting a sugar wall about 2 or 3 in the afternoon where my blood sugar would dip. I would get very tired. And we had been friends, I guess, for a while on Facebook, and I had seen your post kind of off and on about it, and just really got interested in trying Isagenix. I had tried some other health programs out there, but hated them. Just hated that they were complicated, hated that they didn't taste well. And so took the chance with Isagenix and what you told me. And basically that was 90 days ago. I was 241 90 days ago. Today I'm 203. I've gone from a size 44 waist to a size 36. I put on 36 shorts today. My 38s that I was wearing a couple of weeks ago were falling off of me. I've had to go out and buy 2 new belts. Shopping at thrift stores for clothes at the moment, but definitely it's been a blessing. I just feel completely different, and even if it wasn't for the physical results, the emotional way that I feel, just the energy that I have, I actually want to be active. And so now I'm a firm believer that nutrition is 70 to 80% of the battle. And if you fuel your body right, you're just going to feel better and you're going to want to be active. And so it's really a win-win that way. But yeah, I've loved it. It's been a great journey, and I'm going to be an ISA for life. It's just really easy for me, and the schedule that I have as a pastor, it's just easy to do. And so that's kind of just a quick take. I don't want to go too long, but
Yeah. Yeah, well, you've had some great results, and kudos to you for, just doing the program, right?
yeah,
That's what we see when people will actually just do what the formulators and scientists have put together. Then it works,
yeah. Trust the
and I love that it's
science.
all
Trust the science.
natural. Yeah,
Mhm.
trust the science. That's a great way to say that. So you have been kind of unusual in that you have had opportunities and taken opportunities to even share these products with other people. And I'm thinking about your youth pastor who's had amazing results, and I'm just really enjoying watching
Yeah,
his journey. He's getting his life back.
yeah.
Did you have any concerns about sharing as a pastor? Did you have any concerns about that? Like, what will people think of me? Will they think that I'm trying to take advantage of them or whatever? How did you deal with that?
Yeah, I certainly at first I was very cautious as to how I approached that. I didn't want to come across that I was using my pastoral influence to try to fleece the sheep, so to speak. Um, and so really what I did was just share it over social media, just share what the products were doing for me. I've kind of adapted a couple of policies of where I won't purposefully cold call people in the church. But if they ask me, then I'll feel free to share it with them. I think when I first got started, I kind of used you as my kind of my go-between, you know, and I really kind of created some distance with anybody who would have been in my church. But really after a month, I kind of overcame that hurdle, Dave, and just really thought, you know, as a pastor, I should not only care about my sheep's spiritual health. I mean, obviously that's primary, but one of the biggest problems in churches today is obesity and not taking care of our bodies physically. And so as a pastor, it's almost a, I mean, it's almost a kind of a given that I should also care about people's physical health. And so I used to be more cautious about it. I still try to walk that fine line ethically, but I don't have any problem sharing this with people because I know how I feel. I know what it's done for me. And so I don't know if that gives you kind of an idea of where I started and where I'm at now. I still try to be careful with cold calls, but just really sharing what it's doing for me, and people are going to follow that, and people are going to watch you. People watch you a lot more than you realize. And like with you, I mean, you shared it several months ago on Facebook. I saw it. And then just several months later in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, there was that Dave Thompson guy on Facebook. And so people will do that. And so that's kind of just a quick story about where I'm at in that whole process.
Maybe my next question will actually fill out some more information on that a little bit, and that is what have been some of the benefits, maybe even unexpected benefits that you've seen. Obviously, you've had this great physical transformation. Yeah. You've shared with people, and I happen to know that you're pretty close to even. Like, have you actually ever even paid for any of your products, or have they all been kind of referral bonuses?
Well, obviously that first month, you know, is out of pocket, but once you get the first couple of people to sign up, the way Isagenix works is they front load the program with a lot of great bonuses that help you as you're getting started out. And so really, since the first month, I haven't had to pay for any of my products out of pocket because I've had, I believe I hit 10 people who have signed up with me. But what's great about the team concept is, as you've been signing up people, they are also a part of my team. And so we're kind of all part of one big team. And so you get a lot of the residual going. And so, yeah, kind of an unexpected benefit of Isagenix is the financial compensation that comes with it, to where since the first month, I haven't had to really purchase any of my products out of pocket. They've all been paid for, which has been great.
Yeah, and you mentioned to me even the budget that the church gives you for you know, entertainment and I don't know what they
oh yeah,
it,
absolutely.
that idea.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as a pastor, you're always on the go. And for me, it saved a lot of money in eating out, because as a pastor, and obviously if there's any pastors out there listening to this, they're going to know what I'm saying. You have such a crazy schedule. And so really you're eating on the go a lot. And when I first started out, I thought, man, this is going to cost me a lot of extra money. Actually, it didn't. I was spending close to $250 in eating out every month. And I've been able to save that money because now I'm eating these products. And so really, it wasn't a lot of extra money out of pocket. And so what's kind of cool is it actually saved me money in my eating out budget. And then Isagenix compensated me for sharing it with other people. So it's kind of you win physically, you lose weight, you win by knowing that you're helping other people feel good and lose weight and be healthy. And then you win financially because Isagenix compensates you. So it's a triple win. So
yeah,
it's really amazing.
That is so cool. I was talking to a pastor yesterday, and he said, I am going to be going bivocational. Now, this is a guy who's doing really well, and
Hmm.
he's actually starting a second campus of his church. So he'll be pastoring 2 different campuses. And still,
Wow.
he is intentionally becoming bivocational because he said, I'm just watching some of these older guys, and I don't want to be financially completely tied to a church situation. And I'm a PK, brother. I get that. I have seen a lot
Yeah.
of things. So I can't imagine that it would be a negative thing to build, build a significant income asset while you're helping people. I mean, if you were,
Yeah.
scamming people or something, that'd be a different thing. But this, nobody ever comes
Right.
back to you and says, why did you help me lose all that weight and become healthy? I'm really upset about that. Nobody
Right.
does that.
Right.
Well,
And
maybe
that's what's really
quickly
cool
wrap us
about
up.
it
Oh,
is
I'm sorry.
no. And that's what's really cool about Isagenix, is there's not a lot of pressure, and I didn't sense a lot of pressure from you to, share. That's what's cool is I think I was reading somewhere, and I'm kind of a, a person that likes to read a lot about what I'm doing, and I think 85% of Isagenix's people are just customers, but the power of becoming someone who shares it, really that's the beauty of it, is you can be a customer for a while, but the moment you start sharing it, you see the power of that momentum, where yes, you're winning physically, but because you're winning physically, people are starting to ask you what you're doing. It's natural to share. You start helping them. Isagenix starts compensating you. Then you help those people start sharing it. And so it's really not high pressure. It's really just about taking opportunities to share that. And so that's what it's all about.
Have there been any other benefits that you sort of didn't expect? Do people view you any differently? I would think. I mean, your people have watched you
Uh-huh.
drop what are we six pant sizes, right? And in front of them on from Sunday to Sunday as this has happened. That's a noticeable change.
Right.
Have there been any other of those benefits?
Yeah, when you start taking control of your physical health, you immediately sense for lack of a better way to say it, a credibility increase. Um, Everybody knows what it's like to struggle with their health, to struggle with weight loss. And I think it's an encouragement for other people to see you winning physically, and it does add credibility and even confidence. I mean, let's just face it, when you go from 241 barely fitting into your suits that you're wearing and into your clothes to where you're pulling stuff out of the closet from 3 years ago, and people are like, oh, is that a new suit? And you get to tell them, no, this is just something I haven't been able to wear for 3 years. Then it definitely becomes an encouragement to them to say, okay, if he can do this with his busy schedule and with his hectic life, then maybe I can do it. And so I purposefully, I'm not spending hours in the gym. People are thinking I'm training for marathons and working out hours a day. I'm not. That's what's so fascinating about this. That's why I'm a believer that it's 70 to 80% nutrition. Now, do I want to work out more now because I know that nutrition is setting my body up for it? Absolutely. And one of these days I'll get more
Yeah.
serious about it. But right now I'm just enjoying the benefits of eating right with the products of Isagenix and running here and there. I mean, I did try to wear you out on that 4-mile jog that we did, but that's right, man. It's tough for you to keep up, but you did good. You did good.
I did. That was I've been doing, at the most a mile at a time, and
Yeah.
Brian says, "Hey, let's do this 4 miles." That was awesome. I really am glad I did that, and we'll continue to press toward longer runs. But
Awesome.
that's it. I think that's the cart and the horse, right? If you
Right.
feel great, you want to get out and be active. Whereas a lot of people, I think most people, when you talk about getting in shape or being healthy, the very first thought that comes into their mind is, "Oh, I got to go to the gym. They go buy a gym membership,
Yeah.
and that's
Save the money on the gym
it's more
membership
about the
and
kitchen than the gym."
Yeah, save the money on the gym membership at first and just try the products and see how they make you feel. Because if you're still drinking sodas and eating, fast food, you're just wasting your time in the gym anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Very cool. Well, let's wrap this up for now. This was really fun, and I want to do this again and talk about some other topics that may be, specific even to pastors. I'm a PK. I've been in ministry my whole life up until now. I know that in ministry, health sometimes gets relegated to an insignificant position.
yeah,
And I love the gospel. I love the gospel. I'm thrilled for knowledge of what Jesus has done for me. I love
that's awesome.
sharing that. But but that shouldn't mean that we can't model and encourage a culture of health in the church, and especially in the ministry and in the leadership. And
Absolutely.
so I'm really thankful for your leadership in that, and just your willingness to step out there. And I'd love to be a part of that same journey for others as well. And I know you would as well. So, well, we'll sign off. You have a great day up there.
Thanks, Dave. You too. Take care.
All right. Take care. Bye.